Today, I want to know what your non-negotiables are. What are the things in life, the values that are so important to you that you would stand up and fight for them, that you won't tolerate not being treated, in that way, or you won't tolerate being treated that way, whichever way you want to look at that. But the things that you'll draw a line in the sand and say yes or say no to. So these are the things that create like a personal manifesto. And I had so much fun a few months ago writing a manifesto for Live Lavishly, because as I was building my, company and wanting to really identify what do I stand for as a coach? What do I stand for as a consultant? What do I stand for when I'm writing, when I'm recording these videos? What are the things that are really going to guide my business and the work that I put in the world, so that anything I say yes to, I better be able to look at one of these items on my manifesto and be able to see that it's in clear alignment with those. So I love this, and I think there's going to be a lot of things you relate to, and maybe you've seen this on Facebook. I just had a graphic designer do me a new version of it that's very pretty instead of just the typed up one I did several months ago. So I'll have a link where you can download this on my website, because I provide it there for free. So if you want to look at mine and let it inspire you to create your own, I love that. Here are what mine are. So it starts with, no big surprise here, I want it all, right? Those of you who have listened to my videos or read anything I've done know that I am really passionate about infinite possibilities and wanting to have a magnificent life. So in work, relationships, play, finances, and health, I believe in infinite possibilities. I seek to know my truth in the present moment and express it when that feels in alignment with my highest good. This also means my truth may change in the next moment, and I'm okay with that. Number 3, I'm unapologetically authentic. I love that one. That one might be my favorite, but they're all my favorite. I believe in self-care and rest. Self-care and rest is really important to me, and something I think that most of us don't spend enough time doing. I know that I must love myself first in order to love others. Huge for me. I have to love myself first, and then I can give from that full cup, so to speak. I am courageous, knowing that courage is the most important of the virtues, for it makes the others possible. That's from a quote, actually, of Maya Angelou. And I love that, because if you have courage, you can find your way through the rest of, whatever is required. I believe in equality, period, end of story, equality. I live in abundance regardless of circumstance, for my abundance is a state of mind. This is a big one. You've heard me talk about this before, that we have to change our inner world often before our outer world will line up to meet it. So regardless of how much money is in my checkbook, I have to have the feeling state of abundance in order for that to change. Freedom is my siren call. That's huge. Freedom, everything I do is about freedom. The transformation that is such a big theme in all of my work. I want transformation because it brings freedom. On the other side of that transformation is a greater sense of freedom. I know that there is no power outside of me greater than the power inside of me. And I make space to live lavishly in all areas of my life. All areas. And that whole idea that there's no power outside of you, no power outside of me, that is greater than what is inside of us, and so what we are capable of doing. So I'm going to also put a link to, I did a whole playlist on YouTube here for the manifesto. I took each one and did a little video on each one and then created a playlist for it. So we'll put that link down here in the description below as well. But I hope that this will inspire you to think about, and you don't have to come up with 10 things. That was me. I'm, often over the top. But come up with a few things that would be your manifesto in life that are so important to you that you would draw the line in the sand and say, no, I'm not going over that line. Or, yes, I'm definitely going over that line, depending on whether it's a positive or a negative for you. So think about those things that are that important to you, because those things are what will drive you towards your dreams and towards a lavish life. I'm Brenda, Florida, life coach and lifestyle advisor, and thanks for joining me today in the Live Lavishly Manifesto.